All right, guys, I'm a 24-year-old millionaire, completely self-made. I didn't grow up with money whatsoever, and I've pretty much gotten everything I've ever wanted in my life, and I'm going to tell you guys how you can do the exact same thing. And before you start going, oh, he has rich parents and all this shit, that is can't be farther from the truth. I didn't grow up with money at all. I lived in a $400 a month apartment after I dropped out of college, and I made it on my own from there. So I pretty much lived life as GTA. I want to tell you guys how you can do the exact same thing, and I seriously want you guys to genuinely understand, like, no, I did not come from money at all. This is exactly what I did to become a millionaire at 24 years old. But I want you also to understand I started when I was 19, so I've been doing this for 5 years. So a lot of these people who are telling you can get rich overnight, I hate to break it to you, but all of them are lying. You're not going to get rich overnight. And you shouldn't aim to get rich overnight, because what you build quickly can fall down quickly as well. So you want to aim to build something with longevity that takes a long time to build. So first and foremost, what you need to do to become successful at whatever age you're at is you're going to have to break the belief systems that you currently have. No matter if you're 35 or 15, you have beliefs that are subconscious that operate and control your life that you are unaware of, because your parents got those beliefs handed to them from their parents, and then your parents handed those beliefs to you. So I see so many people who have complete scarcity mindset when it comes to money. They think money is this finite thing that's super hard to come across, which can't be further from the truth. Money is everywhere, and until you can fix your mindset and think abundantly and detach from money, you're never going to experience true abundance. So the first and foremost, most important thing when going and striving for a life of abundance is fixing your mindset. And trust me, I know, sounds so corny. I'm so tired of people saying mindset. That's what's gonna discipline. But truthfully, you have to rewire your brain, because 95% of your life is subconscious. And if you don't become mindful of your subconscious and mindful of what you allow yourself to believe, and ask yourself, is every thought that I'm thinking going to benefit me? Is every thought that I'm thinking going to get me closer or further from the goal? Which takes me into number 2. If you don't have clarity over what the goal is, you're never going to make it happen. Like, sure, you could say, oh, I want a bunch of money, I want all of this, but like, you need crystal clear clarity over what exactly it is you're working for, so that you can work backwards. So it's like, if you just have this broad idea of, oh, I want a Lamborghini, I want to get rich, it's going to be so much harder for you to hit the bullseye. Think about it. Like, imagine playing darts when you're like super drunk, right? Like, it's gonna be super hard for you to hit the bullseye. Or imagine getting into an Uber and you don't tell the Uber driver where you want to go, and you expect them to get you there. The same, it goes for your life as well. It's like, you are the Uber driver in your life, and you need to direct your life in the exact direction that you need to go. So you do this by journaling every day and saying, okay, today if I do X, Y, and Z, today's a win. And then reflecting at the end of the day and saying, okay, I didn't do X, Y, and Z, but I need to do these tomorrow. So it's so important to have clarity over what actions need to be taken in order for you to get to where you want to get. Because if you don't have clarity, you're just going to wake up every day, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to start scrolling your life away. So it really only takes 4 years of you actually doing this brick by brick, day by day, until you make a significant change in your life. If you, like right now, like, I don't need to be as labor intensive and so interactive in my job, because I've made a lot of money. So now once you have a little bit of money, you can use that money to make you more by investing in things like a filmer, an editor, and delegation. That's the most important thing when it comes to building your business, is like being able to delegate and hire a really good team around you so that it takes your workload off. But for like 4 straight years, I was solo dolo. I didn't have a team. It was me and one other person running practically everything. And then the harder you work, the luckier you get as well. It's like, if you want to get lucky, you need to work every single day and give yourself more chances of getting lucky. And it really comes down to how bad you want it and what kind of field you want. If I'm being 100 with you, sure, there's so many ways to make money online right now. I feel like if you're not making money online, it's probably because you just don't want it bad enough. I mean, literally so many ways to do it, bro. Like, Charlie was a copywriter first. He made a bunch of money copywriting, but then he was like, I don't really like copywriting, so now he's doing filming and editing because that's way more enjoyable for him. Ethan does TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop's incredibly lucrative. We've seen people make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing TikTok Shop. So the money is not the problem. That's the main thing that I want to share with you, is that money is not the issue, because it's everywhere. Especially if you live in America, the amount of money here is incomprehensible. It's like you can do anything. You could sell feet pics and make thousands and thousands of dollars. Money, you could sell pictures of your poop and probably make money. Money is not the problem. It's you and your focus. A distracted fool, a focused fool can out-earn a distracted genius, because your attention span's probably cooked right now. You're probably scrolling all the time. And the crazy thing about the algorithms is you think that these self-help videos are going to actually help you change your life. So you get a little bit of dopamine. You feel like you're being productive by consuming. Like maybe with this video, like you're trying to be productive, or I don't know how you ended up on this video, but you're never going to be productive while scrolling. It's not going to happen. Some people rationalize their scrolling by, oh, I'm learning. I know for certain if I pull out TikTok or Instagram, I'm doing nothing more than brain rotting. So that's one thing you need to understand. And where your time goes is going to jurisdict everything. Like for 4 straight years, especially when I was back at home and I didn't make any of my money yet, I was so particular about who I gave my time to. Like my friends didn't see me that much. They'd see me on the weekends, but like I worked from noon to 8 p.m. at a hospital, and after work, the real work started. Like so many people are like, oh, well, I have a job. I can't work. I can't do this. I have to go to work. Dude, there's a Warren Buffett quote. He said, the man who works all the time has no time to make money. If you don't take action outside of your... And here's the thing. I've always understood that you need cash flow. You need some sort of money coming in always. So if you don't have a job right now and you have no money coming in, go get a fucking job, bro. You have absolutely no excuse to not have some sort of money coming in. So I worked my hospital job, and up until I had $4,000 in my bank account, then I got fired from my job, and I took it as a sign from God that, okay, this is my opportunity to go all in on myself and my business. So I started this empire that I have right now from $4,000. Ever since I had $4,000 from my job, I have never worked for anyone but myself since. So you need to just save up 6 months of expenses and then quit your fucking job. You're so scared of the pressure. You're so scared of taking a risk when the biggest risk is taking none. If you can't take a risk, if you can't get outside of your comfort zone, you're never going to accomplish anything. Straight up. Like, I think the biggest risk is going to college and quote-unquote playing it safe. Because what does that even look like? That looks like years of debt and years of fucking slavery and living a horrible life, ruining your body with alcohol and poison in exchange for a piece of paper that doesn't even guarantee you a job. To me, that is the biggest risk ever. To me, not taking the risk of going out and starting my own thing, because again, this is my life. Why would I not try to go start something with my life? It makes no fucking sense to me. Like, so many people are just so trapped in these little boxes of judgment from their parents, from their peers, from everybody, when it's like, if you can just stop being a bitch and get over what everyone thinks of you and go out and make a fool of yourself, embarrass yourself for a little bit, and suck it up, I guarantee within 6 to 8 months, a year of doing it, and stop caring what other people think of you, your life is going to be dramatically different. But if you can't do that, this house right here, by the way, that we're passing, $80 million, which inspires me, because there are people, normal people like you and I, that can afford an $80 million house. And that's why it's so important to get out of your hometown. I'm glad we drove by that house because it inspires me all the time. This area that I'm in, literally over the summer, I was sitting up in Ohio, and everyone there is like not necessarily nearly where I want to be, essentially. I don't judge anybody. Everyone's happy with something else, but I obviously want to grow. You know, like how much of a shame would it be for me to not reach the depths of my potential? You know, I think everyone needs to reach the depths of their potential, or you're going to die with regret. So obviously I want to grow everything as much as I possibly can. So I come down to Florida and I'm just inspired every day. 30 million, 40, 50, again, but money is not the end all be all. But with money, with these nice things comes quality of your life. And why would you not want to experience the highest quality of life there is to offer? Why would you not want to do that? You know, like, look at this Maybach. It's a $200,000 car, and obviously you have a higher quality car. You have a higher quality of life. Look, it's got a wine cooler. It's got air conditioning, heated seats, reclined seats, screens right here. Like, the more that you earn, the higher quality your life's going to be. So I want you to understand that not everything's about money, but everything should be about the quality of your life, you know? And maybe you're happy with a little less, which, again, we can tie that back into clarity and how important it is to be clear over what matters to you. Because I care about very nice things, not necessarily materialism, but I like clean, I like new, I like unproblematic. And nice and new things tend to be unproblematic. So if for you want like a 2005 Toyota Tacoma that has no problems and you want to go fishing all the time, that's fucking great. I envy you. I would love for that as well, but now I'm just too deep into this lifestyle. But you need to find out what it is that really gets you to tick and then go all in on that thing. Be that, embody that. But first and foremost, you need to sit down with yourself and figure out what it is you really want. And then you need to get over the fear of judgment. Get over the fear of failure. You need to fail fast and fail often. It took me 5 years to make my first, well, not make $1 million, but it took me 5 years to see $1 million in my account. 5 years. And so many people on the internet are going to portray like, oh, I became a millionaire in 6 months. That doesn't fucking happen. It's bullshit. And especially if these people are just flexing a lifestyle to you, saying, I got a Lamborghini. Anyone could get a fucking Lamborghini with a $50,000 down payment, $3,500 a month. Anyone could do that. It's not impressive at all. So, I understand how frustrating it must be seeing all these people leading you in different directions when it comes to online money, when it comes to making money, escaping the rat race. I understand how frustrating it must be. You must think, oh, I must be doing something wrong. Because I know for sure, if I wasn't in the position I was in and I saw the amount of influencers flexing these lifestyles, saying I just bought my girl a Birkin, I would be fucking losing my mind. I would be tweaking. So I understand exactly where you're at right now, because I was once just you looking all over the internet for the answers. But I'm going to tell you right now for 100% certainty, you already have the answers. Your subconscious mind is all knowing, but you just need to dig deep and actually take actions on the things that scare you. The moment you're scared is the moment you need to jump, or you're going to stay in the same place your whole life. If you never take the risk, if you never just muster up the courage, you will stay in the same place. And what's worse? Ask yourself what's worse. Taking the risk, getting a little bit of judgment, being a little uncomfortable for a while, maybe reducing your expenses for a while so you can fund your business, or staying in the same place your whole life, living a miserable life. What is worse to you? I know for sure my answer on that. I know what would suck nuts. It's exactly why I'm living the life that I live. I've never been afraid to take a risk. Ever. Ever. I moved to Miami with like $15,000 to my name. My expenses were like I had like 3 months of runway when I moved to Miami. But the moment you're scared is the exact moment that you need to jump. And ask God for answers more. He will lead you in the right direction if you just open up your heart and your mind and your soul to God. It's like once you can find, these are like my pillars to life right here. Gratitude, presence, openness to God, trusting God, hard work, patience, and consistency. If you do all of those things, you will succeed. It may just take a little longer than you would like. So I know I'm yapping about just how to be successful, but no one has the secrets. You're not going to magically scroll upon a video, a YouTube video, that's like, oh, yeah, this is the exact formula. This is probably going to be the closest you can get, this video right here. Because it starts with you. It's not external. It's not some step-by-step blueprint. It's going to be different for everybody else. But the one thing that is common amongst every successful person that anyone can implement into their life is the mindfulness. How much time are you spending thinking shitty thoughts? That right there will make the biggest difference. And if you can't think better, you're not going to be better. You won't live better. So what are you doing to feed your brain good thoughts? Learn more, read more. What are you doing? Because it all comes down to the quality of your thoughts. Right now you're scrolling on TikTok.
Hello.
The car just started.
I'm sorry.
Car just started talking to us. You press a button, Ethan?
No.
All right, the car.
I'm
just,
sorry,
all right,
but
no,
I can't
never
help
mind.
you with that right
Stop.
now.
Stop.
All right, well, the car just started talking to us. But anyway, what I was saying is you need to be more intentional about what you're putting into your brain. The quality of content that you consume will determine your life. For the first 2 years, I didn't scroll. I hardly scrolled at all. I mean, I did, but the algorithm was way different back then. It wasn't influencer flexing. I actually learned a lot back on TikTok back in the day, but it's changed. If you want to succeed, if you want to level up, you got to read more. Watch more YouTube videos that are intentional. Alex Hormozy, Alex Becker, some of the big dogs in the game are going to I'll teach you some real shit that you can actually implement. But scrolling, you're never going to find what you're looking for because you don't even know what you're looking for. It's a void there's no bottom to it. You'll never end the scrolling. That's how it keeps you sucked in. There's no bottom to the algorithm. You'll scroll endlessly. So feed yourself better thoughts. Take more action. Stop being a scared little girl. Take bigger risks. Detach from money, because money is nothing more than a tool. Nothing is more than pixels on a screen. It's not going to benefit your life sitting in your bank account. The banks are literally just using your money like you should be using your money. They're investing your money. Use all the money that you get productively, proactively. Sitting on your money is never going to do anything for you. Like, I just dropped 30 racks on this on this Maybach yesterday, but this thing's going to be a content machine. I'll probably make 30 racks in the next 10 days, 5 days. So, all because I detached from my money. I can invest back into myself over and over and over and over again. I never hoard money. It is so stupid. It'll never do anything for you. You're literally losing money when you allow it to sit in your bank. So that about summarizes it. We're here at the beach now. It's a beautiful drive, sunny Florida. Again, if you're watching this late in the video, please get out of your hometown. There's nothing there for you except your family, but your family's not going anywhere. Trust me. I've been out of my hometown for 4 years now. Nothing's changed in my hometown. Every time I go back, I go, damn. Everyone is still the exact same. I love all my people there, but nothing there for you, bro. Nothing's gonna change. You need to get out. Get to Florida, get to Dallas, get to Austin, get to LA, get to New York. Get out of your comfort zone, bro. Anywhere. Anywhere that you'll feel uncomfortable. It makes no sense. Why would I want to be uncomfortable? The goal of life is to be comfortable. You can be comfortable all your life. 50 and on. You have so much time. You have so much time. Most people retire at 65, bro. You have 20 years you could fuck up and still be good. I know I sound like Gary Vee. You have so much time. You have so much time, Charlie.
Blueberries?
Blueberries? You have so much time. I love you guys. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, like. We got more videos on the way, but let me know if you like this angle. I feel like this is pretty crazy. So, much love, gang. Peace. How long was that?